If you've ever dealt with a client's hotel site where double bookings kept happening, you know the panic it causes. I found a reservation tool that actually solves that by blocking dates instantly, which means no confusions and no angry emails. It also handles tricky stuff like seasonal pricing and even manual walk-ins without breaking your calendar. What's also awesome is that it plays nice with every page builder, for example, Elementor and Bricks right out of the box. And of course it works well with Gutenberg. Now let's dive in and let's see what is it I am talking about. The plugin I'm gonna test today is called Easy Hotel Booking, Powerful Hotel Booking, this one here. And after the installation, you'll see Easy Hotel menu here on the left. First, let's go to the settings, and here are the settings for the plugin. I'm not gonna go through every one of them in detail, therefore a short overview. Under a general, you can select whether to auto-approve bookings, whether to display availability calendar, and this is the availability calendar on the accommodation page. What is cool is that this plugin has a real-time availability for calendars built in, which means when a room is booked, it's instantly blocked everywhere, which avoids all sorts of double bookings and confusion. So you'll see these dates here are not available. You can activate day-wise pricing, show check-in and check-out time, activate extra services, those here. You can deactivate booking button visibility and accommodation gallery, and you can deactivate the booking form on the accommodation page, this form here. Here you can set up the default pages and you can choose the room's detail page style, whether it's style 1 or style 2. Under the accommodation, you can add the slug, select how many posts per page will be displayed, how many posts per row, post order, and whether to show related accommodation in details page. Under the booking, you can choose whether to integrate the plugin with WooCommerce SureCart external booking request, or you can disable booking. Since I have WooCommerce installed and I want to accept payments using WooCommerce payment gateways, I'm going to select WooCommerce booking. Here you can add your currency symbol, position, and add some minimum maximum capacity options, booking form fields, check-in time and check-out time. If you want to add some holidays, you can add them here and select the accommodations these holidays are applied to. Under the design, you can select booking form style, 2 styles currently. So this is style 1 and style 2 is this one here. If you want to change the theme colors, then this is a place to do that. Under the usage, you'll see all the available shortcodes. Under the translations, you can set the translations for all the fields and texts, and there's help and support. Now when I go to the pages, I'm going to open up a random page here. When I open it up and I'm going to search for Easy Hotel, you'll see these are the Gutenberg blocks they have available. You can also search for accommodation. You'll see them here. For example, if you want to add a slider or grid on a page, then you can use it. If you want to use the Elementor, then search for hotel widget and you'll see these widgets here. These widgets allow you to add all sorts of stuff on your page and customize it. For example, if you add a hotel search here, you can customize the colors, submit buttons, and everything else. When I go, the similar options are there also for the Gutenberg editor. So these were the settings. Next thing I would like to show you is here. It's called Themes and Add-ons. If you click here, you'll see all the available themes and add-ons they offer. These are the premium add-ons. Scroll down, you'll see what is what, and these are the themes. Currently in this demo I'm using the luxury theme, this one here, and if you open it up you'll see this is how it looks like. Okay, back to the admin panel, and next thing, let's take a look at the categories. Here you can add different booking categories, for example beach resort, city apartments, main resort, mountain hotel. Under the services you can add services. For example, let's add a sauna option. Price for it is 25 euros. Next, I can select whether the cost is one time or per day. I'm gonna select per day. Charge types, whether it's per room or per guest, it's per room. And now I can select whether it's checked by default or not. Now, where is this displayed? As you see, this is the extra services area here. Now, when I publish it and refresh this page here, you'll see it's not displayed, but when I edit the accommodation, scroll down, you'll see there are services. Now I can select it here, save it, and now when I take a look at the booking form, you'll see there's a sauna here. So this way you can add services. Next is seasons and pricing. For example, summer offer, we have summer price 300, and now you can select when the season starts and when does it end, and you can select the accommodations which will use this pricing here. Now, as you see, there is a message: please activate advanced pricing extensions to access this feature. When you click on it, you will be taken to the advanced pricing add-on page, and this is a paid add-on. Now, the main reason why this extension is useful is that you can set seasonal pricing, guest-based pricing, and you can even add discounts for longer stays. Now, if you scroll down, you'll see the cost of this add-on. As you see, currently they have a special save, and you can save up to 30% with the deal. If you're watching this video later when the campaign is over, then take a look at the description of this video, because there is a nice 15% discount coupon for you. Just follow the link, use the coupon, and you're good to go. Now, I activated this plugin, therefore I'm gonna refresh this page, and you'll see now I can set up the long stay pricing, minimum nights 3, and when guests stay at least 3 or more nights, then the price for room is 275 euros. When they stay 6 nights or more, then it's 250. I can also set up the variable pricing, and as you see, it says variable pricing is counted if long stay conditions not matched. You can set different prices for adults and children. For example, for adults, if there are 3 adults, then price per night is 275. When there are 3 children, then it's 275, and so on. You can set the start date, end date, select whether it applies to all weekdays, and you can select the accommodations this pricing applies to. Here you can drag and drop the rules, and when you update, then the pricing is updated. So this is the advanced pricing add-on. Next, let's take a look at the coupons. If you want to add coupons to your site, then click on Add New Coupon button. Add the title, add the coupon code, select discount type, amount, for example 10% discount, expiry date, usage limit, limits per user, and select the accommodations this coupon applies to. Next, we have bookings. If you open it up, you'll see all the bookings that are made on your site. If you want to add new bookings manually, then you have to activate the manual bookings extension. This allows you to create manual bookings, assign guest rooms and booking dates. You can manage offline payments, and so on. This is the cost of the extension today. As with the advanced pricing extension, there is a lifetime plan and there is a bundle plan. Bundle plan contains all the extensions, all the themes, and these are the current prices. So if you need more than one extension, then you may consider purchasing a bundle. It's a lifetime deal here. But I'm gonna activate the manual booking extension. Next, I'm gonna refresh the page, and it's here. If I want to add a new booking, I'm just gonna select the accommodation, start date and end date, fill the fields about the room, customer details, and so on. Here I can select the status, whether it's pending payment, on hold, cancelled, or whatever it is. And all the bookings are displayed here. Just open it up and done. What is also nifty is that there is a nice booking calendar view. If you open it up, you'll see all the bookings here. You'll see your accommodation name. Click on the booking, you'll see the booking details. There's a nice filter here, and it's easy to find all the bookings your customers have made. Now let's add a new accommodation here. I'm gonna click on the button, give it a title, single suite. Let's add the description. Quantity, I have only one room, one extra bed. It's for 2 adults and 1 children, total capacity of 3. Under the pricing type is room-wise or person-wise. It's room-wise and regular price is 125. As I showed you before, I can add variable pricing here, but I'm not gonna do that for this room. Sale price, let's add a discount. I can also add a day-wise pricing, that is on Mondays it's 125, but on Saturdays is 150. I'm not gonna do that, but you'll see there's an option for it. Extra bed price is 10 euros. Whether it's a bestseller, yes it is. Next, basic information. So when I open it up, I can change the basic info. 3 guests, 2 adults, plus 1 child. Whether to add icon, remove icon, or upload your own icon, I'm not going to do that. In a similar way, I can customize the other information here, and I can add my own information. For example, free Wi-Fi, and what else? Free sauna usage, for example. Next, under the services, I can select what services user can select during the booking. I'm gonna select these 3. Now, under the accommodation, I can set the cover image. Let's select this image. Here under the gallery, I can add gallery images. Let's add these 5 images. 1 column, size, full size, insert gallery. Now slides per view is 1, and now let's publish. Let's view the accommodation, and there it is. You'll see all the information I added is here. Let's test the booking, check for the availability, number of adults, extra services, book your stay. You'll see it's added to my cart. Now I'm using the WooCommerce to purchase it, so proceed to checkout, fill the fields, place the order. Boom, done. Now when I go to the single suite page, you'll see these days are blocked, which means there are no double bookings and no confusions. When I go to my booking calendar and refresh it, you'll see there is a single suite and there's my booking. Awesome. So, bottom line, if you need a booking system that handles a real-world chaos, for example, walk-ins and seasonal rates, then this plugin is the one for you. As you saw, it's solid, it plays nice with your page builders, and it honestly just makes life easier for you and your clients. So definitely give it a spin on your next project.
Wait! If you find this tutorial helpful, then press thumbs up, this one here, and take a look at this side of the screen. It contains 2 good videos. I think you may find them useful. Meanwhile, take care. Bye.